Justin on Facebook asks, what types of exercises or fitness routines would you recommend for pregnant women?
For pregnant women, probably the best advice is, 1, start exercising before you're actually pregnant. 2, you always want to consult with your doctor. 3, for the most part, many women are told by their physicians that what they were doing at the time of conception, they can continue through the pregnancy as long as they don't have any surprises or issues. And that holds true for most up until around the 3rd trimester. Then there might be some specific changes that have to be made in the exercise program. But really, what you've been doing at the time of conception, most of the time, the doctors are going to say go ahead and continue to do up to or into the early part of the 3rd trimester. Again, I can't stress enough, that's something that you really want to follow up with your doctor on. The other thing is, those that exercise before pregnancy and are able to continue doing so through pregnancy oftentimes experience a faster childbirth. They experience a faster loss of pregnancy weight, and on and on and on. So there's a lot of benefits to actually making sure that you exercise before, and then if you are, again, if you've already been exercising, you continue to do so through the pregnancy, again, as long as your doctor signs off on it.
Sandy on Facebook asks, what would be the best overall non-traditional cardio exercise to incorporate into an arm day workout and a leg day workout?
Non-traditional cardio, again, if you spend any time at FitWorkz or around our staff, we're not big on cardio. It's simply probably the least effective thing to do when we look at long-term health, wellness, and weight loss. When we're looking at somebody saying, hey, I still want to get my heart rate up, we buy into that. We do that all the time with our training clients. Would be some good things to do. Med ball slams, tractor tire flips, hitting a tractor tire with a sledgehammer, battling ropes, any combination of those things, using furniture sliders, doing some plyometrics, anything you can do interval in nature that's not getting on a treadmill and running in place in front of a giant mirror and a TV set would be a great way to incorporate some cardio on a leg day or an arm day.
Molly on Facebook asks, I know that squats are a great way to train your glutes, but is there much difference between back squats, front squats, hack squats, box squats, etc.? Which one or combination is the best way to train your glutes? And what about squatting with shoes on versus shoes off?
Okay, second time we got squat questions, which probably means we need to spend some time talking more about squats. Front squats, quad dominant, so they work the front of the leg. Regular bar behind the neck back squats are going to be posterior chain dominant. They're going to work the erectors, the glutes, and the hamstrings, and a little bit of the quads. Hack squat is going to be a quad dominant exercise. Most gyms, including ours, will have a hack squat machine. I would say it's fine to do hack squats. The exception to that is if you're actually trying to do the John Hackenschmidt, I believe his first name is John, version of a barbell hack squat where you actually do a lift with a barbell held behind the back of your waist. I would urge most to avoid that. It's too easy to hurt your back. Go ahead and use the hack squat machine. How do you incorporate them? Again, to echo my answer to the last individual that asked this question, I'd like to see a combination. I would say do all of them. Incorporate each of them within a training cycle every couple weeks, change them out. If you're working with a trainer, have them work with you to plug in the right exercise at the right time based on your goals. Squatting with shoes or without shoes is kind of cool because I actually have one here. Rather than being barefoot in the gym, we'd rather see you squatting in something that's got a solid sole bottom, like good old Chuck Taylor Converse All-Stars. Wrestling shoes will work. Anything that's got a flat sole. Why do we want that? And why do we want the solid rubber? One of the reasons, the biggest reason is, as soon as you start to push the floor to come back up in the squat, instead of squishing the bottom of the shoe, you're actually going to push the bottom of the shoe and push yourself straight up. If you're wearing a conventional running shoe, which I don't have in here, I'm actually wearing Chucks today. If you're wearing something like Asics or New Balance or anything like that, or Nike Shocks, first thing that's going to happen is you're going to squish the bottom of the shoe, and then your body's going to move back up.
Jane on Facebook asks, what can I do to be sure my protein shakes have variety?
Protein shakes and variety. One, get creative. If you got a blender bottle or a similar shaker, put your protein powder. We're big on the Beverly International brand. We like chocolate, we like vanilla, we like Rocky Road, the new strawberry. Get creative, add berries, add mixed berries, add blueberry, raspberry, whatever. The other thing you can do with like vanilla, and these are great, our staff and our clients are big on it. True lime, it's kind of an extract made from fruit, 0 calorie, but they've got it in flavors like lemon, lime, orange. You add this to your vanilla, for example, using orange, it's going to taste like a dreamsicle popsicle. So it's one more way that's fast, it's easy, it's convenient, 0 calorie to take your regular old protein shake and kind of change it up.